slowed them down a little bit yesterday, but they're making up for it today by adding a third pump. The only saving grace is that it's raining and maybe some of the water is being replenished that they're taking away. What's the net for?
Well, mainly for balance and touching the bottom.
Right.
You don't step on a log or off a deep spot.
Do you work with the city?
Province.
The province?
Yeah.
All this devastation for one fish. That's the lie. It has absolutely nothing to do with the snakehead fish. There's no logical connection between catching one fish and killing literally thousands of others. Poor little duckies, soon they're not going to have anything to eat, any place to go. So you're not here to kill everything, eh?
No, I'm just keeping them in the water. That's what I'm doing.
Where would they go? What do you think about what's happening here?
I believe am I being recorded? I don't know. It's all going on. So they're going to put the water back in.
What do you guys think about what's going on here?
Reggie? Oh, I mean, realistically, it's eating too much just for one fish.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
That's why I'm here.
I mean, I would prefer it if they got like some kind of professional fisherman.
Yeah.
Come in, because I don't think you're taking out all the eggs, everything else.
They're just showing that it's really not about that one fish because they're going to kill everything that's in here.
They're killing everything in.
Everything. Didn't you see it on the news last night?
Well, my friend here told me that they were going to maybe possibly take out the fish, right?
No, they're going to euthanize everything. That's the word they use, euthanize.
Well, that's not a really good way of putting it.
So it's really not about the one fish. It's about thousands of fish here.
I mean, the carp aren't going anywhere. I mean, they're already here.
That's right. The carp, the koi, the turtles, everything. The argument they're using is that it's an invasive species. That they're all invasive species, but it's a man-made lake, so how can that be true?
Yeah, I mean, if it were, I could see the point of killing everything if it were in, say, Bunsen Lake or another
Sure,
lake.
absolutely.
Sure.
Or a connected waterway. This thing is not connected to anything. It's completely isolated.
I mean,
there's no way that they can get away.
Make a really serious point in case there was a tributary going in the freezer because
exactly.
it would knock off all the salmon. But on another note, I mean, no, I really don't think that they should be killing it.
No, it's crazy. I'm actually going to go get some hip waders and go in there and try to get some better shots.
Yeah.
Well, here we are in the middle of the lake or the pond. This is the island. Apparently this nice young woman came out here and captured some of the turtles last night and is relocating them to I'm not sure where, but I think it's a great idea. Maybe tomorrow, before they kill everything, we can take some more of the animals away and find a home for them. If we can't stop it, it's better than nothing. The water's pretty shallow now. I was kind of nervous about coming out here because you can't really see the bottom, but so far I haven't gone past my knees. There might be some deeper areas, so we'll find out. They're definitely running out of water. It's only like a foot deep here. I'm right out in the middle, and as you can see, I'm just above my ankles. And still they keep pumping. As their environment gets smaller, they get more stressed out. There's less to eat, and so maybe they're fighting amongst themselves for the last little bit of air and food. one of the good guys. Good girl. She's trying to catch turtles so she can relocate them. This is the fish that we saved yesterday from the net. You can see, I'm not sure if you can see it, but he's still got the net wrapped around his dorsal fin. He's just sort of sitting there not moving. Oh, there he goes. Oh, now he's coming back. I guess I startled him. He might have been sleeping. You can clearly see the net there. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Maybe we can sneak up on him and get that little piece of net off of him. He's running out of water. Look at him. He's crawling on his belly. He's not swimming anymore. Poor thing. Up on Sleepy again. Yeah, he's stuck in here.
But you have chamomile tea at home. Brew the tea, wait till it's cool enough, and then close your eyes and put it on it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, that's from the doctor putting me in my eye.
That's not very nice.
So that's a live freshwater clam?
It's a live freshwater clam. I don't want to open it up again because I don't want to kill it.
No.
But his mouth was open when I grabbed him.
Well, I've never seen one like that.
Yeah.
Never seen a freshwater clam. I didn't even know they had them.
Yeah. They're normally in our rivers and our lakes, and somehow there is apparently at least one that was in this pond.
I'll try him now.
He is. Just starting.
Mama's wondering where she's going to go. She might be okay because her ducks are a little bit older. She might be able to take them to the other pond. It's about a kilometer away, in the other section of the park. Good luck, sweetheart. Maybe if I can stir up enough dust here, it'll clog up their pumps. The level's getting pretty low. That's the sound of everything dying. What? Take a picture? Here's the killers, willing or not. Don't you think they've taken enough water out there? Some of those fish are half exposed there.
They're fine.
Suffocating.
They're suffocating.
Suffocating.
No, fish are fine.
No, they're not.
If they're fine, why are they half exposed out of the water? I thought you were planning on euthanizing them. You're the minister for the environment, or?
Not the minister, no.
Okay, well you work for the Ministry of Environment. So how much more water are you going to take out?
Walking around the shoreline making sure no fish are stranded.
There's fish in the middle there that are in less than 8 inches of water. How much more water are you going to take out? I thought you were planning on euthanizing them.
Yeah,
This is cruel and unusual treatment of animals.
If you harass me, I will have the RCMP here in 2 minutes.
I'm asking you a question. Are you going to answer it or not?
I'm not.
How much longer are you going to run the pumps today?
I'm not going to speak to you.
What you're doing is wrong. This is a fiasco. The world's going to know about this, you know that. You should be ashamed of yourself. I don't know how you can feel good about this. Is it true you're David Suzuki's daughter?
No.
That woman over there said that you're David Suzuki's daughter.
She lied to you.
I was going to ask you, why isn't he here if you are? The Ministry of the Environment guy there, he wouldn't make any comments about how long they're going to keep pumping. From what I understand, they're planning on euthanizing these animals. That's what they said on the news last night. But to me, they're in danger of dying from suffocation here because they've taken the water down so low. You can see them. They're clearly exposed, half out of the water there, almost in some places. Pardon me? Their gills are still covered? Yeah, but you see how much sediment is in the water. Every time they swim, they leave a trail. How can they breathe in that?
No, there's still a lot of clear water. Like if you actually see the water that being pumped on the other side, it's clear.
So you think that's perfectly fine? Everything is great?
And that's why the fisheries biologist is the job from and that's why he's here advising.
Well, I wonder why he wouldn't answer my straightforward questions then. third of the way out of the water. This is clearly not humane treatment of animals. To expect them to swim around like this, and if they keep sucking out the water, they're just going to suffocate. What a beautiful koi fish. There used to be hundreds of these koi fish in here. I'm guessing when they did the net drag, they took most of the kois and disposed of them already. We've got trouble over here. That's your snakefish right there. Maybe not. Maybe it's not a snakefish, but it's a nice looking fish, whatever it is. Maybe it's just a carp. I'm no fish expert.
He probably eats a little bit.
What do you think they're
Like you're in a bag or a pocket. Yeah. You take him.
So what are you going to do with the clam?
I live by Burnaby Lake.
Oh, there's a good idea.
So I'll probably just relocate it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I am so lucky. I had this genius idea because the turtles at Grandma Island are all like almost dead. Like there's no food, the water's way more toxic. We were gonna move them temporarily to here before getting them out to Rico. I am so glad I didn't do that.
No kidding, eh?
Then we'd be going after 40 of them in here.
Yeah.
Are you seeing any? Like, are they popping?
No, he wouldn't answer any questions. He just said he was going to call the cops if I kept harassing him, which, yeah. Well, he'll be on YouTube tonight.
Scientists need a little drama in their life.
You know, I mean, you got to feel for the guy because he's just doing his job, but you know what, the job that they're doing is unconscionable. So I don't see how you. Yeah, they're going to drain it out and they're going to euthanize everything. I don't know, maybe with an injection or however you euthanize an animal. That's what I'm saying to them. They can't take much more water and expect those animals to still survive long enough to be euthanized. It's cruel, humane treatment of animals, and he wouldn't.
Turn that off soon. You have to start calling the FCA because they will come down here and do something.
Really? That's a great idea. I'm going to get somebody to call them right now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I appreciate your understand your concern and your passion, but I understand you're not supposed to be in the pond.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. And
Nobody told me that.
I didn't know that.
All I know is I'm not supposed to shut off the machines.
Well, you're not supposed to be in the pond. It's a work area, and it's a habitat. We don't want to disturb it as well.
Okay. Well, I should probably tell you, SPCA has just been notified. We're really concerned about the humane treatment of this animal, so hopefully they'll get involved.
That's fine. That's by all means you can do whatever you think is valid, but it's a work area.
We're just trying anything we can think of here. I think that you've taken enough water out, and it would be okay to stop now, because a lot of these animals are a third, their backs are exposed, so they don't have enough water to swim in. There's a few places that are a little deeper, but certainly nothing
we have
significantly deeper than
we consult with biologists.
So are you with the Ministry of Environment too?
We have individuals.
Yeah.
I'm an officer.
Officer of the
city of Burnaby.
Police officer, or
I'm officer of the city of Burnaby.
Officer of the city of Burnaby. Yeah. I'm not sure what that means.
So I'm their environmental officer.
Environmental officer. Okay.
So this is a habitat. We don't want, like, you can jump into the water, and we'll have to get the RCMP to arrest you.
Oh, well, I've been in the water a lot already, so you can call them if you want, but I don't need to go back in. I've got lots of footage.
What I'm saying is you shouldn't be going into the water. Okay? It's endangering yourself and endangering other people. We're concerned about your safety and safety of other people who are going to follow you.
Right. Well, what about the safety of the animals?
Well, that's, as I said,
that's my concern here.
I'm here, I'm a fish biologist, I'm watching the animals, I'm making sure they don't get stranded along the shoreline.
So how much more water are you going to take out of here? How much longer will you be running the pumps?
Not much at all. It's almost done.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So what time are you guys planning on being here tomorrow to take everything out?
I don't know.
You don't know?
By all means, whatever you're taping,
yeah,
you are taping us illegally.
Illegally?
Illegally. You didn't take my permission to tape me, and you cannot do that.
Right.
Just want you to advise.
Okay.
So there is legal liability with that. So just be careful.
Well, what's the liability? I don't understand that. There's no copyright. There's no privacy.
You're concerned about the fish.
Yeah.
But there's other laws as well you have to be concerned about.
Sure.
There's Privacy Act that you cannot take individual and record them.
Right.
Without their permission.
Without their permission. Well,
so
but it's part of your job to be in the public eye, right?
Not necessary. Okay. So what I'm advising you is we don't want people to jump into the pond because they might slip, they might fall, they might injure themselves. You might be taking care of yourself, but other people might follow you. So we are really concerned about that.
Oh, so you're concerned with what my actions might prompt other people to do.
So that's what you need to be careful.
Right.
Think about what there might be kids over here.
Sure.
I'd say, well, it's safe, this guy is going down.
Yeah.
I can follow that.
Okay. Well, we can see what's going on.
Be careful with that.
Yeah. What's your name?
Anyway, so we are understanding.
Sure, I understand completely. This is wrong. That's what I understand. This is terribly wrong.
That's an example of one person's action.
This animal is clearly in distress. Ah, they turned him off. It's about time.
Under load. I don't like being shut up under that heavy load.
The fish is clearly struggling to swim in water that is ankle deep. These are Canadian tax dollars hard at work, killing, indiscriminately killing everything. A little torture before the euthanasia.
Concerned for
No, this isn't about the snakehead. If they wanted to just to take out the snakehead, they could have easily done that. I could have done that with a pitchfork. This is about killing everything for the sake of redesigning an environment just because it's a good way to make money or something. I don't know, I'm guessing. This is politics.
You could have got the snakehead with a pitchfork right in you. How big is it?
Oh, it's about maybe 2 feet long. No, this is just killing. So you think it's a good idea? Kill everything?
No, I think it's a good idea to clean up this pond and the things that aren't supposed to be in here in the first place.
This is a man-made lake, did you know that? So what's supposed to be in a man-made lake? What's the native species for a man-made lake?
Not those things that are in here. Those are things that people have dumped in here, right?
Sure, well, the people that built the lake put them in there, presumably.
No, they didn't.
Oh, what did they put in there?
Hey?
What did they put in there?
People come home and drop their turtles, they drop everything. It's just like the rabbits and...
And so who are the turtles hurting? Who are the koi fish hurting? Who are the carp hurting? Anybody?
What's this thing going to hurt?
What thing?
The snakehead.
The snakehead would have maybe eaten some fish.
And maybe killed out everything here as it multiplied, right?
So you think that's a rationalization to kill everything else? So to preserve the animals, we have to kill them all? Is that your argument?
No, I just don't want to see it
I don't think you want
to get into the Fraser River.
How is it going to possibly get out of there? This isn't connected to any waterways.
It isn't?
No.
Where does the water go then?
Through a filtration system. Where do you think they were pumping all this water if they're so afraid of it getting out? They're pumping all this water down into the Fraser River.
I think you're all wrong.
I think you just don't understand. Frankly, I just don't think you care.
I just think you don't. I care about this. I live right here.
So do I. Then why aren't you here asking them to stop it?
Hey?
Why aren't you here telling them to stop?
Clean it out.
And so what's the native species that they're going to put in here that's going to make it all better?
Something that's local.
What? You don't know, right?
Could be trout, could be...
No, trout will never live in here. Trout will never survive in there.
Maybe if they get it cleaned out.
No. Water's too warm. Too shallow. Stick to what you know.
Then I pointed out the fish that was really sick. And had a piece of rebar through him.
Really?
Yeah. So... not all the way through, but it was stuck on him, and I'm sure it's from the bottom of the pond.
See that one up there was coming.
Yeah.
In another couple of minutes, I'll get it right up here.
So basically what he's saying that we're not allowed in there even to catch that snakehead that this is supposed to be all about, right?
Exactly. Or to catch the turtles that they're going to euthanize tomorrow, or the bullfrogs that we caught today, or
The clams.
the clams, any of the species that are here in this ecosystem, I should say. And you're taping me again, aren't you?
Just ignore it, it'll go away.
My yellow poncho is so sexy.
It's wonderful. It's great. No, I appreciate you coming down here. It means a lot.
I know.
And what was your name again?
Marina.
Marina. Yeah. You've got my card. You can get a
Yes,
hold
I
of
do,
me
in my jacket where it won't get wet in the car.
Yeah, he also gave me the line in dance that if I put him on YouTube, they're going to sue me or something, or whatever.
Freedom of expression. Has he heard of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms?
He understands. I think there's a contract. If I have a camera and I have it in your face and I'm talking to you, if you don't want to be filmed, walk away.
Yeah.
Don't say anything.
Exactly. Yeah, by standing there and talking, you're giving consent.
Yeah, I really got some great footage that makes him look really stupid, and for sure it's going to go on YouTube and they can sue me if they want to.
What's your YouTube tag name?
Peter Fremlin.
Peter Fremlin.
I put one on today, actually, about 44 minutes long. It's got all of what happened yesterday, sort of.
Perfect.
So.
Yeah, I would have brought my camera down, but with being in the water and having a $2,000 camera, I'm not such a good.
Yeah, well, this is perfect. It's as good as I got, but it doesn't have to be high-tech to get the job done.
No, it doesn't.
This is all high-tech by my standards.
Yeah.
The only photography that I ever knew is you buy one of those disposable 35mm cardboard cameras and...
Yeah, they did great though.
They did.
Right at the money's going to try to go through. Yeah.
So the guy on the left was whacking a fish?
Yeah, he's floating out there now. Yeah. They're going to be moving. A nice colorful one out there.
Yeah, the koi, eh?
See how the colorful
So he was hitting it with a stick?
Yeah. With his net.
Fish killer.
He just told them to save him, Fish can't survive in water like this. They have to survive with the water. They won't survive in this water? No, but they will. Not even these are run out of for us. Want to come up here?
Well, the oldest thing
All the fish
is non-invasive, but we want to make sure we want to like double check that there's no painted turtles in here or like
The only turtles we have found so far from the area are in the pond, and my friend has been watching this pond for 15 years with this filter stuff.
yeah.
Have been regular spiders, and we have caught two.
Okay.
Let's talk on the shore before the officer sees it.
Were you hitting a fish with a stick out there?
What's that?
Were you hitting a fish with a stick?
No.
Were you?
Sir, can you get out of the pond area, please? The officer has warned you you're inside a closed area.
This is a closed area? Where's the fence?
Right here.
Oh, that's a fence?
Yep.
Okay. Well, come back tomorrow and you can arrest me if you want to. Tomorrow.
Okay.
You're not allowed to transfer.
Okay.
For the order.
Okay.
If an officer catches you.
Okay.
I don't know what the quotations of that are.
Okay. I appreciate the warning.
So, I'll tell you which one it is.
Yeah.
You know the name.
Yeah, oh for sure.
Sure you understand that.
That's why.
That's at Schedule 3 speed.
Yeah.
The other ones, but native ones you're not allowed to touch.
No, we're not after native ones.
The non-natives, non-bullfrogs.
Yeah.
What are you trying to catch?
The turtle.
Oh. You hitting the end?
We have in the past.
Protection?
We rescue them.
So what if we wanted to come here tomorrow with some big tanks and relocate these fish instead of allowing you to euthanize them?
Transporting live fish is illegal.
Well, you go to the fish store and you buy fish and take it home.
So you need a license to do
That's
it.
allowed, but live fish is only by fisheries.
That's a catch-22 right there. Get a big for my fish.
No, they're not. They're killing everything in the pond. The city of Burnaby and the provincial environmental officials has catch one invasive species, the snakehead fish, are killing everything in the pond.
Is it right? Is there some gold out there?
You were here yesterday, right? You were on the news?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm really glad you stood up for the wildlife in here.
Well, thank you.
I think it's too late now.
Well, they're coming back again tomorrow to either kill them or take them away and kill them.
All the koi.
Everything.
Everything.
Anything that they deem invasive, which is basically everything, which is silly because this is a man-made lake. There is no natural species in a man-made environment,
Your
right?
point was completely like overrides anything they said. It's
Yeah.
a man-made lake, and this is not natural, so the species are not going to be natural. Anything in here. So are they just catching them and then they're putting them in some?
I guess we'll have to wait and see what they're going to do tomorrow. I plan on being here.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can shame them into stopping. If there's enough of us that come down tomorrow and start saying no,
And you'll record whatever.
I'll record everything. The news is going to be here again tomorrow, I'm
That's
sure.
Good. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a real shame, you know.
I can't believe that they're going to kill everything that's in here.
There's no good argument for it. Yeah.
They're killing in order to try to catch the snakehead fish.
No, that's not why.
Oh.
No. Because if that's all they wanted to do, they could just catch the snakehead fish. Because they didn't succeed once or twice, that's not a good enough excuse to just kill everything.
Why are they?
This is about invasive species. It's morphed from the snakehead fish into eliminate anything that is invasive, which we've already established is a ridiculous argument because there is no native species to a man-made lake, right?
Exactly, yeah.
They can't put trout in here because they won't survive. Salmon is out of the question. So what else is there in terms of...
So they're basically just going after anything they consider invasive.
Anything and everything.
Koi,
Everything that's in here.
Everything.
They want to redesign this entire environment to their specifications. And I guess those will be native species, but well, that remains to be seen.
The koi have been here for years.
So you understand, we've set out some amphibian traps.
Okay.
When amphibians are here, we're looking for native species.
Right.
And this is a containment net. So they are official ministry property, and if they're tampered with, it's in wildlife.
Okay. So why are you telling me that?
Because you're the one who attacked the net.
I didn't attack the net. I assisted one of the city workers untangle a koi that was caught in there. How's that attacking a net?
He gave to the office.
Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, later I tried to pull the net.
You're not allowed to tamper with this. Nobody's allowed to tamper.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm here to say that you're not allowed to do what you're doing, but you're not listening to me either. This doesn't belong to the city or to the government. It belongs to the people. We're the people. You don't own anything. You work for us.
Ask them what their names are. I bet they wouldn't give me.
He wouldn't give me the names, no.
Talk to them. Do they say what department they work for? Or?
Ministry of Environment.
And do you find out who their supervisors
With the
are?
budget money we have.
No, but one of them came over and threatened me.
Threaten you?
Told me not to come into the water and not to record him.
You can record whatever you want.
Exactly right. Yeah. If he doesn't like it, they can leave. They don't have to say anything.
Tomorrow and I'll record too. So
great.
Yeah.
Great. No, that's if more than just me stands up to them, they can't arrest all of us. It's going to look way too stupid. That's why the city packed up and moved yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Because they didn't want the fiasco on camera. They waited till the pumps were removed, and then they came over and interrogated me right over there.
Well, it's because of watching you on the news that we came down here today.
Well, that's
we
great.
Thought, well, yeah, he's totally right, and that's what brought us here.
Well, my name's Hugh. What's yours?
Len.
Len. Nice to meet you, Len. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Everybody appreciates it. My daughter would be here, but she was in school. And
You've been coming here for a long time?
I've lived in this neighborhood for 20 years.
Wow. Yeah, same here.